Here's how it looks on the passenger side. There, we've got a nice view of it. Okay, it's time to add some accessories. I really like my Garmin Tread GPS. I got the big one, and I had it mounted in my 22X3. Really nice. I liked how it was there. With the middle dash on this one, I can't mount it the same way as I did before. So some of you might have seen in some of the Can Am displays the electronic device holder that goes right here. So I ordered one up. Here she is. I kind of like this because I can put my GPS on there and I can kick that out towards the driver. So this is going to replace the glove box lid, and then I get some other plans on how to get my GPS on there. So stay tuned. Okay, first thing we got to do is remove this lid. It stays up by itself. There are some pins back in here. I apologize, it's not going to see very well, but basically I pried it to the left towards the driver's side, and then I could get those out. There's some metal clips that goes on the end of these. You got to fight with a little bit, but you're going to discard this thing anyway. After that, you got to remove these two screws. Torx 25-bit. Okay, once you got the lid off and these two screws off, then you're just going to place the device holder into where it's supposed to sit down in there. Now, with this in here, that one screw you took out is going to go right here from the inside of the glove box. The other screw is going to go over here from the outside of the glove box. Sorry for the light. It's going to be one on the outside, one on the inside. Then it's going to come with two bolts and nuts that you're going to use, one here and one here. Let me get those four in for you and show you how it looks. Okay, I got the screw started. By the way, that is a 4mm Allen. 4mm Allen. And then these are going to be a 25 Torx with the 8mm nut on the back side. Let's get those tightened down. Okay, now that we got those four fastening points secured, you see it's in there pretty solid. It's got a nice double capacity now on the glove box. This is good for the passenger. Kick it out, driver can see. My next step is I'm going to do something special with this because I want my GIANT Garmin Tread on there. So let's work on that part next. So this is my Baja docking station for my Garmin Tread. It's the 10-inch, the XL. A lot easier on the eyes having a bigger screen. Plus, when you go down the road, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 miles an hour in the bumps, it's a lot easier to see a big screen than a small one. So this kind of has a backing plate here that I'm going to bolt up to this backing plate. But this backing plate looks like it's removable. 4 bolts, and then I can put it back on this one. So I think I'm going to try that, so I'm not drilling holes in this actual piece right here. Plus, this is kind of getting a little intrusive into the passenger area. So even if I can only gain a 1/2 inch by pushing it towards the front of the car, that's going to be helpful. Let's see how this goes. So again, I'm going to take this plate off, try to just use this backing one. And it looks like to get to these screws a lot easier, I'm going to tilt this whole thing out just by pulling this bolt, sliding it out, and making it hinge out. I think we got a number 4 Allen and a 10mm. Okay, that pin is pulled. Now I have easier access to get to these 4 bolts, which is a 25 Torx, to get this plate off. Okay, taking this plate off, now it exposes the magnet that was back here that they use for the device holder. Getting this to go back farther is helpful, more helpful if you have this all the way open. It actually opens a little more to get to these back screws. So when this is in, like so. Now I have just a little bit more space to attach right here. So the Baja mount has this piece on the back, and it's pretty thick. So taking 4 screws out, I can drop that piece. Now I got quite a bit more room. I'm a lot more comfortable with this space right here instead of being like that. So we'll see if we make this work. Let me give you a short update on the progress. So I wanted to do without this spacer right here, but the bolts, everything was going to work out just right. It has connections. I got some release from connections. All that's working right. But the power lead was on an elbow and it was sticking out, and it was going to be in the way of these mechanisms. So I put this back on. Some nice sized little stainless steel bolts here, and let's get it on the hinges and see how it looks then. Okay, she's all mounted up. I've got the glove box nice and open. Here's the GPS. Here's how it looks on the passenger side. Not too bad. It's a little crowded. I'm going to see how much I like that. I don't know yet. Kick it out to the driver. Driver's got a nice view of it. Back to the passenger. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to add some bracing here with that flex. I'll probably add some metal bracing around here, get that tightened up. I'm worried about it bouncing a lot going down the road. Looks like it'll bounce a lot. Yeah, not the most confident about that, but for now, this is what I got. Thanks for tuning in.